It's time for Season 3, although we are still in Season 2 because I forgot to show you what happened in all of the other leagues at the end of the last season finale. I won't spend too much time on this for obvious reasons. I'll quickly skim through. You can see the league table there. In fact, I'm not really going to give it too much attention whatsoever. I'm just going to quickly scroll. There is one thing of note that everybody was wanting to see, though. Ha! Peterborough got relegated. However... bottom. Bollocks. By a long way. So we will not play Cambridge United. We will not play Cambridge United in the upcoming season. Cambridge bottom. Bottom of the league. It makes me so sad. We go all the way up to League One and then relegate. I desperately hope that that isn't what happens in real life next season. Cambridge, of course, got promotion to League One in real life. Inter beat Juventus. And God, I pray that doesn't happen in real life. Real Madrid get 100 points, went unbeaten. Wow, they did a Rangers or an Arsenal. Right, I've used some of my money that was remaining at the end of this season, and I have bought an extra scout. I've also called up, that being Tommy Viljanen. I couldn't afford a 5-star, but the previous one was 4-star, 4-star, so that is an improvement on what we had previously. I've also called up to the starting squad Vaughan, who's 65 rated, and as such higher than Carney or McVeigh or Gormley. And other than that, I think we're ready to go and start Season 3. So join me in a moment's time where we actually will be in Season 3 and we can crack on. Thank you for your feedback actually with the goalkeeper situation. I am going to loan out... bye. I am going to... well, I'm going to loan out Gardner, and as soon as that young 15-year-old Dutch goalkeeper becomes available, he will be called up to the starting squad. But Da Costa will continue as our number one for now. Thank you for your feedback on that. It was very much needed, and as such, I have reacted accordingly. You want to talk about your contract, do you, Connor? You didn't tell me about that, pal. So I offered contracts to everybody else that wanted one. You've now suddenly decided that you want one. Well, I'll give Connor Pope a contract, and I'll see you in Season 3 at the very beginning and find out how much money we've got, where we're going to send our scouts, and, crucially, who's in the free agents. Welcome to actual Season 3. Let me also say welcome to Ashford as well for subscribing to the Patreon, which is very kind of you. Thank you. Welcome to the gang. We are hoping to welcome some more players to the gang this year. There's been such indifference in opinion about what to do with Bull. We haven't had any bids for him to this point, so we haven't really had to worry too much about whether he stays or goes. But my thinking was that this series is a bit out of the realms of realism anyway, so we were kind of taking that and running with it and keeping players like Bull at the club, because regardless, he was always going to be a player that grew beyond the speed that we could rise up through the leagues because of the way that the Scout Future style works in your first squad or first youth set of players. So it was always going to happen, but primarily probably only with him. So it could be a Don Brown situation where we let him go, and then when we're at the level, we bring him back again. I'd be on board with that. But I would like Bull to be part of our future. But we'll wait and see what happens. So we have £4.53 million available to us, and a youth academy that is getting quite full, to be honest. Someone mentioned maybe training Pickering to be a striker to get some more out of him. With 41 finishing, not happening. Sorry. Pickering might be slightly higher rated, but it doesn't actually look like he's any good anywhere. So with the starting lineup, the glaringly obvious are centre-back and right back. Now, whether that be a starting right back or a backup right back, I'm not yet sure. But certainly, you can see from the bench, we're needing depth at centre back and we're needing depth at wing back, whether that be right back or left back for that matter. And also, probably another striker, because I'm looking to sell McNeil. So we've had all these guys come back from loan. They're all now either transfer listed or loan listed. So I'm looking for a centre back, I'm looking for a right back, probably a backup left back, and probably another striker too. So on the shortlist, I have a number of players that are in the free agents list. There's Jaman Abdelli, who, I mean, I couldn't ignore those physicals, even if technically he's not amazing. I mean, I couldn't turn that down. So wait and see what his overall looks like. At centre-back, there's Hassan Bondo. There was a real distinct lack of centre-backs and or CDMs that could be retrained at centre-back, which was really frustrating. He's got good physicals, but at 5'11", I don't know if he's going to be good enough for a centre-back role. We'll wait and see. Nick Belec, still good physicals, but his jumping's not that good. He does have centre-back in his list of positions, but I don't know. I really don't know. On the wing, there's George Bilson, who looks like he's pretty tasty. Then there's Marco Assis, who looked too good to just ignore. So I'm waiting to see what he looks like. At striker, there's Helio Paulo Afonso Sauerbeck, who's Brazilian. Again, couldn't really look past him with all of those stats, although his finishing does look like it's pretty poor. And then Francois Xavier Bututau, who could play left wing or centrally at cam. Looks like he's probably better suited to cam with a lack of pace, but again, technically, with that finishing, he could maybe be a less mobile striker to go for because his finishing looks like it's going to be very good. So we'll wait and see what he looks like, but he might be a go-to as well. So we will, as ever, sim our way through pre-season, but first things first, I need to sort my youth staff out. Christopher Rasmussen is available to be sent somewhere. So we're in League One now. Let's start looking slightly further afield. I'm thinking Italian defenders. Defence-minded Italians. That's what the Serie A is known for. It's defensive football. Whether that be centre-backs or CDMs that could be trained as centre-backs. Words are good for when doing a commentary. Tommy Viljanen. Where to send young Tommy? I am sorely tempted to look for the next Zlatan. I'm going to go for attacker in Sweden. And I'm waiting for a 5-star scout to hire, to send to England. But I don't know what to send him looking for. That's where you come in. Once I get my 5-star scout words, who do I send him looking for? 0-0 draw against Valenciennes. What sort of player do we look for with our scout in England? I would like to still have plenty of domestic talent by the time we get to the Premier League. A bid from Celtic for Damian Tudor. Oh, piss. No. It's more unrealistic. I'm fully aware of that. This isn't the save for realism. This is the save, as we said right at the very beginning, to create stories with individual players. Bull is a little bit different because he's so much further advanced. But I'm sorry, it's the way that I want to run this save. I want these players to be with me throughout the save if I possibly can get them to do so. If they're good enough to stay with me to do so. And when they get to the point where they're not good enough, then I'll move them on. Damien McVeigh. I am willing to accept that as we have other options in that position now. Mirandes. There was about £2 million added, or potential to be added to the... Oh, a win. Alho and Tudor. Potential to be added to the transfer budget, which would not really make much difference because we don't really need transfer budget, do we, really? A Salem transfer bid from Göztepe. Guess what the answer to that's going to be? Fucking no. Never mind. We're out. Oh, no, we're not out. We're still in. Bromby. Or Brumby. McVeigh sold. Mason, I know you're eventually going to... You're the man for the job. Are you, though? Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that to him, to be honest. McVeigh gone. Right. Brumby. This might be a winnable game. Out on penalties then. So, Valenciennes would have been a reunion for the final. So we'll head towards the first game of the League 2 season League 1 season. Oh, old habits. We'll head towards the first game of the League 1 season against Charlton. We'll wait for those scout reports to come back on the regens. And we'll go as far as to probably play the game against Wickham as well. Oh, boys. League One football on the way. Banks has agreed to go out on loan to Fuenlabrada, so that's happening. 61 rated Banks. And Daniel Seidel has completed his position change to a central attacking midfielder. So from 55 rated centre mid to 60 rated cam. And now train those shooting stats, he might well become a very capable player. A very capable player for us in the not too distant future. Eric Berger is a strange one. 61 rated central defensive midfielder. He's not that rapid, but he does have good jumping. I am sorely tempted to make him kind of a ball-winning midfielder. Sorry, ball-playing centre-back type player. I think he could be genuinely quite good there. This lack of pace is concerning, but for the time being, I'm willing to see what he looks like at centre-back and then make a decision once that has actually happened. That's going to take a couple of weeks. We finally got most, if not all now, of the scout reports back now that Bilson's is back. Are they all back? They are. So, actually, let's go by position. So, right back, Abdelli. Quick, good enough in the tackle, actually decent going forwards, to be fair, with the crossing and the dribbling and the ball control. That is a no-brainer for me. A backup right back. Or even, perhaps, a starting right back. We'll keep Campbell and give him the chance to continue to lead the way, because, of course, he won us promotion. It's only fair he has the opportunity to. But Abdelli, probably going to be a pretty damn decent player for us moving forward. You'll probably expect something like $2,000, to be completely honest, even though it says recommended wage 3,006. 2003 plus a little bit here or there. In. Right. Bondo, 63 rated. Physicals, actually 76 jumping. Oh, but his technicals are dead. 18 years of age. Let's hold off and see what... Let's hold off and see what the... 59 jumping. No, that's going to be a no. Let's hold off and see what the other youth player looks like and maybe wait and see. Let's not jump in with a centre-back. Let's wait and see what comes back from those youth scout reports as well. George Bilson, 70 rated midfielder. Those stats are unreal. 73 acceleration, 73 stamina. What's his sprint speed? 82 sprint speed. I mean, okay, how's this? If we lose ball replacement. But I'm not going to jump on him at the minute because we do have some of our own youngsters that perhaps we should prioritise. Assis, 66 rated, 73 acceleration, 73 sprint speed. Could work out wide, could work centrally. His passing's decent. Would he work as a centre mid? Maybe, but with those tackling stats... Oh, he's got decent strength, you know. He is only 5'6", 5 stopping. Oh, I don't know what to do with him. I really don't know what to do. Helio Paulo Afonso Salbeck. No then. That's a no. But Mr. Xavier Bututu, or Bututau, Francois Xavier Bututau, 73 acceleration, 83 sprint speed, got agility, got balance, got jumping, got finishing, got ball control and dribbling. Say hello to our new rotation striker once we've retrained his position. If you're willing to accept rotation, that would be lovely. Okay. Because for the time being, Tudor and Salem are our front two. We'll try and sign him on as long a deal as we possibly can. 4 years suits me. Thank you very much indeed. Release clause. No. End. No! No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I just wanted to not put a release clause on him. Oh, I'm having a mare today. Right, I'll go back. I'll go back in for him in a week's time. In the meantime, let's get ourselves towards that Charlton game, shall we? Oh, dearie me. A deal struck for Will Gardner, that backup goalkeeper, to go out on loan for a year to Etifac. Make your own jokes. Ender Clark has completed his retraining to a... No, not retraining, just in general finished his development plan, I think that was. So... Yeah, that's him finished at stopper. Defensive centre-back's going to be 13 weeks. That's only 9. But it's his other... his stand tackler's not going to go up with the defensive centre-back anyway. So let's do that one then. Sweeper, 9 weeks. Okay, well, that's him hopefully going to improve, but we're at the stage now where players like that probably aren't going to cut the mustard by the time... They're just not going to cut the mustard, are they, really? Right, I should be able to go back in for Francois Xavier. I cannot. Okay, well, the game against Charlton is just a few days away now, isn't it? Yep, we're nearly there. League One football has nearly arrived at Barrowboy Lane. Boo to Tao! Signs! I didn't fuck it up this time. He is in. Bilson's up to 71 already. He's growing. To be fair, he's probably too good for us at this particular moment in time, isn't he, George Bilson? Still no bids for Bull. Still no bids for Bull. And just to confirm for those naysayers, he's not on block offers or anything. Just nobody's bidding for him at the moment. If someone comes in for him, then I probably will go for that other winger. We'll just quickly simulate this training session, why not? So that we can get to the game against Charlton Athletic. It's away from home, so League One football hasn't yet arrived at Barrowboy Lane, but we have arrived in League One, and it's time to go and arrive at the Valley as well. We hope that we'll be able to get ourselves, I don't know, a top half finish this year. Where do you guys think we'll finish this season? We could genuinely challenge for promotion with the squad that we have, or at least the starting 11 that we have, but everybody looks like they're fit, ready, raring, and ready to go. One thing I do need to do, actually, that I haven't done yet, is put Abdelli onto the bench. And Boutoutal there too. And I need to adjust his development plan as well. I'll do that after this game. To the Valley we go! Also known in FIFA as Forest Park Stadium. Nice tackle by Jenkins. Across to Costa. Salem, Tudor's on the run. Try and get him in behind. He's not the fastest. You guys have isolated that as one of his weak points. If he gets a bit of space, as long as it's not on his own in the middle of the box on the end of a cross, most times, he will bury it in the back of the net. That left foot is a bit of a rocket at times. Jai Simi here trying to cause us some problems down the right-hand side of my defence as Charlton progress. Back to Martson, inside to Morgan. We've got Forster-Kasky in their midfield as well. That's some good footwork. Here's Shinny to Forster-Kasky. And the keeper can only stand and stare as Charlton take a 1-0 lead. Welcome to League One. They're quite good here. It's an early ball by Morgan. Campbell should deal with that. He's trying. Eventually he did. Not very convincing. Pope forward into Salem. It's been a goal elsewhere, but can't take our eyes off what's happening here at the moment. We don't know who's going to be challenging where in the table, so we don't know what teams to keep an eye on. We know that oppositions will have to keep an eye on Samar Salem, though, because he scores goals. Last year's League 2 top goal scorer is off the mark in the league above, and we are level at the Valley. That's more like it. Into Pope. Could we maybe take the lead before half-time? Samer's on the run. Arriving is Alho. I'll go back to Tudor. No, we won't. Okay, Salim. Alho. Nearly enough space to get one of his trademark strikes away. It's like the Finnish Granit Xhaka, except he's not ill-disciplined in his tackling. Oh, very nearly from is it Rodri Pumphrey? I can't remember his first name. I think it might be Rodri. Regardless, it's definitely Pumphrey, but unfortunately, it's gone wide. It will not be a goal to go in front for us. It is Rodri Pumphrey. I knew I wasn't wrong. Right, 1-1 at the break. Charlton, decent team here. Really hard to play against, but we're growing in confidence, growing in the game, and hopefully would be good value for a second goal if we get it. Tucked into Forster-Kasky. This is getting dangerous now, and I'm not enjoying it. Having to defend for my life. Rodri Pumphrey's well out of position as well. He's going to win that header though, and hopefully Pope has the agility and the balance to get away from the man. Costa shows good footwork to get away from the man, but the pass isn't, unfortunately, of the same quality. Aki Stanley take the lead against Lincoln, who above me are 2-0 up against Sunderland in the League One playoffs in real life. Forster-Kasky finds the ball through, and Schwartz will squeeze the ball home for Charlton Athletic, and they have themselves the lead. It's time to make changes. It's time to bring McMullen on, and I think Boutoutal is going to come on as well, and I'm going to put him up top. Don't know what sort of difference that's going to make to his rating. He gets a little bit of a boost. It's not rapid, but to be fair, neither's Tudor, I don't think. 77 acceleration, 83 sprint speed. He's slightly quicker, but Butu Tau is going to be good. Left-footed as well, although obviously doesn't have the weak foot yet. Training him to be a striker first, but he certainly has the finishing stat, and I need that now, please. Who's McMullen first? Then draw that defender in and go to Pope. Here we go. Here we go. Butu Tau is trying to make some space for himself in the middle. It's gone to Bull at the back post. Then he squeezed it home! Oh, I thought the touch was too heavy, but it has ended up in the back of the net. Lucas Bull makes it 2-2 at the Valley. Down in London, we might well be getting some points on our first game at this level. I thought the touch was too heavy, but neither the defender nor the goalkeeper committed to coming to get it. Both waiting to try and block whatever came in, and they couldn't. We've equalised for a second time, showing some fight. We're worthy of being at this level, and hopefully by the end of the season, we might not be at this level anymore. At least we'll be standing a chance of not being at this level anymore. Perhaps a playoff finish. I don't know whether we'd be good enough to finish top 2 and get automatic promotion, but the starting 11 at least is certainly of quality enough to challenge for it. We will see how the season unfolds. There's no point making a mistake now, is there, after fighting so hard to get yourself back in the game. They might be making some mistakes at the other end, though. Salem. Butu Tau. Oh, he couldn't squeeze it through. Very nearly. Maybe an assist for the man on debut off the bench. Oh, he couldn't keep that in there, Stanley. That's going to be game. It's going to be a 2-2 draw away from home. I'm happy enough with that. Charlton are a decent side. I'm not sure where they are in League One in real life, but they obviously aren't that far away in history from being a Premier League side. In the table, they finished 7th, just outside the playoffs this season. So, not too bad a year at all. 2018-19, obviously the former curtailed season last year doesn't count. They finished 3rd and in the playoffs. 17-18, 6th and in the playoffs. 16-17, 13th. So they are a genuine promotion contender in every single season of the past 3 or 4 years. So getting a 2-2 draw against them on the opening day shows that week 2 could be a promotion challenging side perhaps come the end of the season. We've got the game against Wickham upcoming, but I'm not sure if we'll wait that long. We might just get the reports we want prior to that. Still 15, Julian Vermeulen. I can't check his birthday, unfortunately, but won't be long, I'm sure, until he turns 16. Pickering's now 63 rated, but I'm not really too sure why he's 63 rated. Just good passing stats, I guess, and the free kick accuracy. Everything else looks awful, really. Genuinely awful. I just don't understand why he's so highly rated. Oh well, wait and see how long it's going to take for Berger to complete his transformation to centre-back. That shouldn't take too long, actually. Might actually be done before we get there. We've got a couple of monthly scouting reports in. Here we go. Here we go, looking for a worldie. The next Latan is not Joachim Blum. It's probably not going to be Samuel Vikland, but I'll call him up just in case because of that potential window. And Liam Larsson, again, we'll call him up just because the potential window. We'll see what those 2 Swedes are all about. Then we'll have a look at the other one, looking, of course, for defence-minded players for that centre-back. So, where are we? Vikland, 46 rated, 70 to 94 potential. My God, goodbye. And then Larsson, striker, centre-forward. Physically, he's okay. Finishing-wise, he's not bad, but that's not going to be one that's going to go well. Not quickly enough to stand a chance of getting into the starting lineup, I'm afraid. So, monthly scouting report then from Italy, looking for that centre-back or CDM potential player. 475 for Salis, 5'7", so either way, he's not going to be good enough for CDM, is he? 6 foot, Matteo Marini, 72 to 94 potential window, but 160 valuation means he's going to be late 40s at best, so that's going to be a no. That's going to be a no. Ricardo Santoro, 6'2", decent potential window, high-ish valuation. Ciao, Santoro. Ciao, a left back. Although, definitely suited to being a centre-back. Development plan. Let's change you to centre-back and see how highly rated you are when you get there. How long till Berger's ready? I just had all the food puns going through my mind then. Just had a little giggle to myself. Let's have a look and see, shall we? Let's have a look and see. McMullen wants to play a transfer bid for Paul Campbell, including a swap deal, which we will reject. A transfer bid for Harry Green, which we will accept from Mjallby. And this was McMullen saying he wants to play. I'll think about it. I'm having trouble keeping McMullen happy at the moment, so I will put him into the starting lineup, and maybe he can earn that space back off Costa. One thing I do need to do that I didn't do before is put Boututel onto the bench for Chisholm, and we'll put Abdelli onto the bench for Press. So we've improved there. We've improved up top with basically our depth is getting better, and I will subsequently improve Rotato too in between episodes. But still waiting for... let's just sim this and see how good we are in a simmed game out of curiosity at this level. Wickham, obviously, in real life, coming down from the Championship this season, but I don't know where they finished last year in this save. Bull and Tudor, however, give us our first win of our time in League One. A very positive start to life at this level. Barnsley next in the Cup. Let's see. Can we get a 5-star scout? Is one available? Please say yes. Huzzah! Peter Mudgy from Estonia is in. I'm going to send him to England, but what sort of player do I send him looking for? Tell me in the comment section down below. McMullen, don't blame yourself, pal. You got a game. You did okay. The next one is the EFL Cup. I mean, I might as well just sim that too as we progress through, trying to get the progression. Actually, let's do this with Rotato. And now I won't do that rotation off camera. I'll do it here now. And we'll pop those two in. Right. Oh, I've got Dennis on the right-hand side. Okay, give me a moment. Right, Rotato rotated. And we'll sim this game against Barnsley in the Cup with them. Barnsley obviously a very good side. Challenging in the playoffs in real life to go up to the Premier League. And Elliot Shimos gives them a 2-1 win. Chisholm on the score sheet, though, with our only shot of the game. If only we could have had more shots, perhaps we might have been more of a battle, or there may have been more of a battle in that one. It's Stevenage next, who obviously came up with us. So we know that they are a decent side. Hopefully it won't be long before those... Come on, show me something in that bottom right, in that development tag. Bid for Carney from Tranmere Rovers, except 59 rated, not going to work in our squad. We will find higher rated players quicker than he'll be able to grow. And Rodri Don at 53, that's a definite 100%, no question about it, sale. Please, come on, give me the development in the bottom right. Oh, come on, Berger. I need to know what to do at centre-back. Christ. Dearie me. So I do still have Bondo there, but 63 rated and 5'11". He's a maybe. He's a maybe. Still not sure what to do with these guys. Well, Bilson will be my, like I say, Bull replacement, but still no bids for Bull. Surprising. Very surprising to see no bids for Bull. I'm not going to actively try and sell him, but I'm not actively trying to not sell him, and nothing seems to be happening at the moment. So we will start tomorrow then with Stevenage away. I do need to know where to send, not where to send, I'm sending him to England, but who to send that scout looking for, like player type wise. But we end today's episode 7th in League One. We hope we'll end the season inside the top 6. Hopefully above Peterborough United as well. I'm so gutted that Cambridge got relegated. Right, that's all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do drop the video a like if you're looking forward to life in League One. Hopefully life in League One will turn into life in the Championship sooner rather than later. We stand a good chance. I'll see you next time.